Hello everyone, my name is Ni Putu Diah Setyadewi. Today I would like to present you about my book format, which is about qualities of people, things, and animals. Here, my book format is for 7th grade junior high school. Let's sit together. All right, before going to the exercises or instructions for 7th grade of junior high school, here I put a standard competencies. There are two standard competencies in this book format. There are 3.5 and also 4.5. Next is learning objective. There are two learning objectives related to the material qualities of things, animals, and people. The first one, students are able to identify the qualities of people, animal, and things. Second, students are able to create and practice the dialogue about the qualities of people, animal, and things. Let's see the brainstorming. So brainstorming here is an activity to do before conducting the class and start the class. So here, brainstorming here has the function to make students has a basic or prior knowledge about the material. So here, in my book format, I do a brainstorming about asking about the picture. So asking about the picture is an activity to do with the teacher to ask or to ask students for guessing the picture, what is the picture about. So the picture here should be related with the material, qualities of things, animal, and people. Here is the picture of students who watch elephant in the zoo. So teachers can ask several questions to students about this picture. There are several questions that can use for the teacher. The first one is who are they? What are they doing? How is the elephant? What are they at the zoo? And the last, what is the zoo like? Okay, here is about the brainstorming. Now let's move to the some exercises for qualities of things, animal, and people. To assess reading comprehension for students in 7th grade junior high school, I provided some exercises to increase their reading comprehension skill. Here, in the first question, I provided them by the text. Here is the instructions. Please read the text about your friends in her classroom and try to answer the questions related to the text. But in here, I use the text which is about qualities of people. So the exercises and also the instruction here in the book format should relate with the material or the topic. Here is the text, and then after I provided them some a text, then they will answer some questions related to the text. Before they answer the questions, they will read the text first. So the activity or the exercises here make students increase their reading comprehension skill because they will read the text carefully to answer the question. And then next, besides I provided them with the text, here I also provided them with the dialogue between Santi and also Sinta. Here are the instructions. Please read the conversation between Sinta and Santi about their pets. So their pets here, the conversation about their pets is about qualities of animals. Here, after reading the the conversations, students should identify the qualities of the pet above. And what do they say about their pet? Is it the instruction for students after reading the conversations? Next is the questions or the exercises relates to the qualities of things. Please read the text below about Rina's bedroom. Here I provided the text and also the questions. So I can conclude that in my book format in reading comprehensions, I will provide the students with some text and also the conversation. It is makes students to increase their reading comprehensions by reading the text and also answer several questions relates to the text or the conversations. Next is vocabulary. To make students increase their vocabulary, I provided them some exercises which relate to the material qualities of things, animal, and people. Here, I provided them with three kinds of exercises. The first one is about identify your classmates' characteristics and complete in this table. Here is the table, which is the some adjective related to the character of the people. Here, I also provide the example to make students easier to answer or fill the table. Next, in the B, identify the adjective that describe of these animals. So by giving the exercises to identify the adjective that describe of these animals, students are able to know some vocabularies about adjective that describe of this animal. So this exercise will increase students to know some vocabularies about adjective. Here, I've also provided them with the table and also the example, which is a cat. The physical appearance is it has long tail, etc. And then is please work in the group and try to identify things in the classroom or school. Then describes each of things what is like. So here is I also provide them with the table and I ask them to fill the table which is relates to the material quality of things, and please pay attention with the instructions. Next, after vocabularies, there is a language feature. So the language feature is about students are able to identify some grammar and also, yes, it is about a grammar. Here, I ask students to please complete the dialogues with appropriate words. Here, I provided them with ABC questions, multiple choice, about three questions, which is first about the qualities of things, qualities of people, and also qualities of animals. Next is listening. In listening, I give them instruction to pay attention with the conversation that read by the teacher. The teacher will read the conversation twice and students should listen carefully of the conversation. Then please answer the questions related to the conversation. So here is the conversation and the teachers will read it twice. After they listen the conversations, students will answer the questions related to the conversation. So this exercise makes students increase their listening skills, because to answer this question, they should listen carefully about what our teacher said in the conversation. Next is writing. In writing, I make some exercise to ask students to write some sentences about this table. So please write sentences based on the table below. So here are the table, and I ask students to write sentences. So it makes students increase their writing skill because uh, they will able to create sentences by these vocabularies. And same with the first questions, it is please describe each animal in the pictures using the words provided. For legs, so fur, it bone, which is describe the dog. So they should write a sentences. And then speaking. Speaking here, I just make one instruction, which is please find your partner and make a dialogue about quantities of things in your house. Then perform it in front of the class. So I will ask students to make a dialogue with their partner about quantities of things in your house, and I perform it. By performing in front of the class, students are able to increase their speaking skills. So these are some exercises for students in 7th grade junior high school about qualities of things, animals, and also people. Here are the references. I took 2 references in the online book, which is the book Bahasa Inggris untuk SMP MTS kelas 7 When English Rings a Bell, and modul pembelajaran SMP terbuka Bahasa Inggris kelas 7 SMP. Okay. Well, everyone, that's all about my presentations about the book formats for 7th grade students junior high school. I hope all of you can understand the exercises, and these exercises, I hope it helps students to, help teachers and students in learning process. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you.